down. They're going to run into Ogre. Oh, cutting back mid. They want to get the Storm. Oh, that's big. Yeah, they're going to collapse on him. Storm has no clue. And this is going to be a first blood on the Storm Spirit. That's got to feel good. That's revenge from last game.
That was a weird smoke.
Ooh, the Courier got a little close right there. Timado's actually taking some good pressure. He's going to be fine, but pops a salve there. Just delivered to him. So bottom lane, a little bit of pressure, more so onto Nick's Assassin as the top lane. Luna got picked off, actually, and now more. How did that happen?
Yeah. And SPG rotated away to help out EE in the mid, and I guess Aoi just playing a little too aggressive while the Wisp was gone and costing him. It's a pretty bad death, giving the Sand King and the Lich the start they need to win this game.
Oh, up here the chase is on. No, he's trying to get himself killed by the neutrals right there, but Luna actually credit for the kill. Getting some revenge, you could say, onto Sand King, so well played there. Able to chase him back, and yeah, Luna, despite that death, she is second in the game of last hits right now, and again has that kill now to work with as well. They're really protecting this middle lane area, though, the runes especially. The Eagle's going to go down here and pick up a bounty rune that still happened to be there. Meanwhile, Lich coming in the middle lane. The Illusory Orb is not going to be dodged, and Timado goes in, commits for the kill. Onto EE right there, the phase shift, also SVG, obviously not nearly enough damage.
So it's not going to be getting free CS, but he's going to be getting pretty close to that, as they're pretty similar laners. Both of them are just going to farm. Maybe not as much as they would before, maybe missing a couple of CS, but you know, pretty similar. But EE getting shut down massively in mid, and only level 3 right now, and the puck almost level 5. So Timado's going to have quite a bit of kill potential for a long time. So going to have to commit heroes to help EE, which is going to weaken their other lanes. So maybe opening up kills on Luna, but EE is going to go down again.
Yeah, being on the uphill over here, not the place to be at all. Even the Tombstone being used by Undying to really kind of zone him out, block him off, and no chance to get away there. In fact, 1437 could also be Death of Decay, and it is enough. Puck secures the kill, and he picks up the double kill, in fact. So, hey, him instead of the Sand King, but it was kind of a last-minute decision. You can't blame him, obviously, for trying to commit to Sand King when clearly Lich was the easier target as soon as he went around the corner right there. So, missed kill opportunity, but Lich will survive. As bottom lane, they're diving down here onto the Nyx. He's trying to kill the Tombstone. The heal comes out, though. And he pops the Carapace, trying to survive through this. It's not going to be enough, however, and BSJ will be able to blink away. Should be fine.
Yeah,
what happened there?
It was a nice play from MSS. Right whenever the Anti-Mage Mana Voided, he popped the Carapace.
Okay.
So he didn't get hit by the Mana Void damage. And tried to Mango and stun, but
BSJ on the Anti-Mage is going to fall back to base. Making sure he's not vulnerable. Juby, though, I think he's probably dead right here. Vendetta. Yeah, it's going to open. There's the Impale. And the mana burn, a couple of auto attacks, gets the job done. So not much you can do there if you're Lich. Just simply happen to be the target that was found to go around earlier on.
It's probably either the Storm or the Luna. The Storm in the earlier game, whenever, or the Storm, you want to stick around with him whenever he has some items and is ready to go for kills, participate in fights like that, and you want to stick around with the Luna at times whenever you're going for.
As far as the vision goes, and that was just simply rotation coming out. The Tombstone put down. She actually killed the Tombstone right as she died. At least got a little bit of bounty right there, but obviously getting picked up, definitely the bigger deal. Is going to find Undying over here. Oh, he has an Eclipse ready to go. Try to run close enough. A beam is not going to connect, though, and Undying will be fine. Top lane, there's action up here. Looks like Sand King is going to get picked off meanwhile. The chase is on from Lich, though, and the nuke to finish off Ogre Magi. But it was a cost situation for him, however. MSS chasing him back down, and Impale's back up. Can he land it? Absolutely. One more auto attack. He almost thought he had it first, but he finishes him off with the second one right there. So nice little back and forth as well. So the ball lightning, of course, is going to start becoming more and more of a threat, at least ideally, for your team NP.
Yeah, MSS is really picking up the slack, sort of trying to rescue all these lanes, help out the top lane. Got that kill in the Lich mid, so sort of pulling things back together, and that's what you need to do.
So bottom lane, this is one of those situations where I feel like in that whatever they're using, TeamSpeak, where he's just yelling out, team, port, anyone, and nobody was coming. He was literally kiting for a good 15 seconds right there, it felt like, and he ends up dying in the end, but So, good chase by them. Oh, they find Storm Spirit in the jungle. Meanwhile, the Silence immediately Dream Coil comes out. Now, the Wisp is here to save him initially with that overcharge. However, he's going to end up falling himself, but he did his job, you could say, as he helps to save his teammate, being the Storm Spirit there. Shortly dying after. So, well played at least. Keep Storm Spirit alive. They try to roam through.
Yeah, it's the Storm's starting to catch up a little bit. Is going for the Arcanes build into the Bloodstone, so trying to get that item quick. Instead of going for the more fighting-oriented build in the Treads. Not sure if that's able to fight because of the overcharge from the Wisp.
Yeah.
And yeah, just nice choice from Envy going for the Arcane Soul, just trying to catch up, going to this bottom lane for some safe farm to catch up. But BSJ not having any of that.
Oh man, that was a good attempt from Undying right there. Again, really showing that potential of trying to keep.
He would have got fast Blink Dagger, so I guess they were committing more to shutting down the Sand King's Blink timing by a little bit, and having Anti-Mage, maybe have a quicker Battle Fury.
Yeah. And
just play it that way. Wow, nice tether from SVG, just barely staying alive.
Yeah, and he has that Storm Spirit obviously with the ball landing here. Is going to continue to be mobile and continue moving. SVG though, the Link's wearing off. Yes, he uses it once again. He takes a stun though, and the burst is too much. Again, even the Tombstone coming out, maybe a very, very ambitious Tombstone right there. Obviously not much of a fight breaking out, at least near it. As they're going to chase though, BSJ blinks in very aggressively with Puck though, nearby. However, now here's the turn potential. Stun through from Nyx with that Impale. Pops that spiked Carapace, and now he is running though. Meanwhile, Luna comes in with the Eclipse, gets the 1 kill on a Lich, and now Undying also in trouble. He too is going to be followed on and eventually killed, and they get 2 kills out of it. So yeah, Freedom felt like they really were in progress here. Meanwhile, Lich, level 6, has that Chain Frost to use. See if he finds a good opportunity. This is not going to be one, as he's going to be opened on yet again. Not going to be enough damage initially, but there is that forward in from IO with the Storm Spirit that relocate, of course, and heal the heroes. But then you got a Lich and an Undying, which seem more of this laid back, like more of this wanting to support and keep people alive kind of. Now they're going to find an opportunity right here onto MSS, and yes, the Chain Frost bouncing between the Siege Creep and him a couple of times to secure that kill. So that actually works out pretty well. And Ogre's going to die. What was he doing there?
He misclicked his TP. He got coiled.
Noob, I see. I can teach the pros something, apparently.
Let the fun begin.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, Epicenter? What is he going for here? Oh, he steals the rune, and he's going to take out Storm Spirit as well. That was very well played by X Mike. Very well timed at that.
Yeah, definitely looking considerably better than last game. Although things are starting to look up for MP. Only 1 piece away from the Bloodstone now in the Storm Spirit, so finally catching up. And oh,
yeah, relocate in, and they do get the kill on BSJ. That's that relocate power that we're talking about. Puck, meanwhile, fill the Discord out. You see the Undying pops his ultimate as well, but the Eclipse doing so much damage in that spread. Gets the kill on Undying. The stun there on a Puck at the last second with the beam. Not enough for the kill, though, and Luna realizes she has to pour it on out. Ain't going to work, though, as he got Sand King stopping that with the barrel strike of his. However, Nyx Assassin is able to pick off Puck, but at what cost? The auto attack secures the death onto him. So a lot of back and forth coming out right there. I guess really a 3-for-3 in the midst of it. Nearby, and there's another support even, and Undying also coming in, but ports in from NP. Oh, they're looking to make a play of this Vendetta opening on a Sand King. The Impale comes out. The Storm Spirit follow up. Undying is here. Not going to be able to save him, though. And now Undying, the one in some trouble. Throws down the Tombstone, if anything, to distract them. As look at the Anti-Mage with those illusions. He jumps in, and the Mana Void to secure that kill onto the Nyx Assassin. So really not the worst. Jay should be fine. Yeah, Storm Spirit's not going to remotely even risk anything right here. He just kind of goes in and quickly runs away. The tower will be destroyed, and then he blinks away. Puck, though, jumps in with a Dream Coil, and the Chain Frost now coming out. Will it bounce more than once? No, it will not. Well played right there on the spread from NP. However, the chase now continues. Tombstone put down. Ogre Magi on the run. Bloodlust himself, and he'll be good. In the background over here, what is that about? Nyx simply gets caught in the background in that flank position, so he goes down, and Freedom may keep this go with that smoke. You see the illusions of Anti-Mage pushing top. Luna will go ahead and destroy those. Off to the side, though, they do find a catch. Looks like onto that Sand King. However, the Chain Frost is going to come out, start bouncing around. Wisp off the bat is already picked off. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage getting very low, actually. Standing his ground, he's going to be able to blink out, but again, he has Aegis, remember. Worst case scenario. In fact, he goes back in because that Aegis will be popped right here. You see burrow from Nyx. He's going to unburrow, though, and try to run. They do get Ogre Magi, but now the Aegis resurrection of Anti-Mage. He's back.
So even more than ever, this game comes a lot down to initiation, who gets the jump on who, and if Envy can win this fight in a duration to where they kill his Anti-Mage or they force the Anti-Mage to back so he doesn't nuke his team.
I was just about to ask, and we see them attempt to use it right there. Oh, that's a gem drop too. Yeah, that's pretty solid kill for.
There really hasn't been that many opportunities for them to do so. Freedom has been playing as 4 and Anti-Mage alone mostly, and they've been trying to get pickoffs with the Nyx Assassin, but as I say that.
Yeah. Well, they find Storm Spirit and get him before he can even blink. Yeah, that Abyssal Blade. Not even necessary there, actually. Just simple.
And try and take a large-scale fight now.
Yeah, that's something else that's going to be to the benefit, too, of Freedom right here. So, oh, actually, speaking of that puck middle lane, here comes a Chain Frost. It's not going to bounce, though, Storm Spirit. He'll just actually ball lightning away before too much else damage comes out. Sand King, meanwhile, gets the jump on a Nyx Assassin out to the side, takes him out. Eclipse popping out from Aoi 2000 here on that Luna. Anti-Mage jumped in pretty aggressively, gets healed up from Undying. Luna trying to stand his ground with that BKB, but he's not strong enough. He has to run, as he's doing here. A puck following, though. There's a stun from Sand King, helping to secure a further kill onto the Wisp, it looks like. And Luna is also going to be picked off. A double kill for Anti-Mage throughout it. 4 for nothing right there in the middle lane. Yeah, Freedom to tell us, is this Freedom really making the statement to try to win this game, or can NP hold? That's the question. Storm Spirit going in, pulls in. Meanwhile, Burrow Strike in the background. Catches Ogre Magi. You see a couple of stuns happening onto BSJ there, but he'll be fine. And he's just holding his ground, pounding into the racks. Has that Aegis.
He's pushing so fast. These racks are almost dead.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, at the bottom lane they are, aren't they? Oh, my God. Luna down here is going to be ported back with a relocate, actually, from Wisp, meanwhile. They did lose the top melee racks, though, so they were split pushing the whole time. And almost got the racks, but good reaction from Freedom, though, to actually get back. They defend right there, but, oh, are they going back in? They certainly are. Yeah, the relocate coming back in with Storm Spirit. They catch Lich, meanwhile. Lich is going to fall right here. And the ranged racks is probably going to be picked up. In fact, here comes Luna. They're going to get the melee racks most likely. Puck comes in, but those glaives bouncing around, and it is going to be enough damage. Port coming in from somebody. That would be actually Nyx Assassin with those bots of his. He gets stunned immediately, though, by the Burrow Strike, and he is probably regretting this decision right off the bat. Spiked Carapace being used, though. Gets the stun off, the Impale to follow. That mana burns, all of a sudden Anti-Mage out of mana. Burrow ain't going to happen as a Burrow Strike comes through. And they will at least kill the Nyx to finish it. But how about that split push from NP? SPG, they're going somewhere? No, he's just going to port to the bottom lane. In the end, so they were thinking about it, but they did not go. Burrow Strike move off from Sand King. Here we go. The initiation Sparks Carapace popped by Nyx in the midst of that, but he's still dropping very quickly. BSJ just putting in the auto attacks, gets the kill, but the Eclipse out from Luna meanwhile and takes out Puck actually. So 1 for 1. I think actually NP pretty satisfied with that. EternaLEnVy going in, pulls an eagle right there on that Undying, but the Glimmer keeps saving him for now. Not for long though. The beam comes out. Anti-Mage in the background. Is he going to go back in? Doesn't need to just yet. The Epicenter not going to do any damage from Wisp. He's going to be taken by the Eels though, and I think that's just pretty much giving up. That if anything, it make them chase him. And so good decision right there from the Wisp. Who, yeah, he is going to eventually die right here. Meanwhile, Aoi 2000 still running. There is the Abyssal Blade stun. BSJ, he's pretty far up here, though. Although that team support is now coming in. The Shivas as well. Luna going to be bursted down. The Mana Void to secure that. So now Luna does have a buyback, but good chase by Anti-Mage, actually. If they want to go for Roshan, NP's saying, you know, we'll destroy your base in the meantime. So this is an interesting decision from NP. Also maybe going for a pick, and they're going to find one right here. The Vendetta opening on a Puck. That's going to be a quick pick right there. Buyback is ready for Puck, but obviously they gave away their position, but it's still a very worthy kill. This is what they wanted out of it. Burrow Strike initiation, though. Nyx Assassin dropping fast. The auto attack from Anti-Mage is so strong. He did pop the BKB right away. He also catches Ogre Magi and gets the kill onto him. So a 2 for nothing really there as far as that fight taking place. And Puck did buy back, by the way. And now here we go back yet again. So no Roshan, actually, from either side just yet.
Yeah, the Nyx Assassin does have the buyback. Oh gosh, they had the ward there. He may get caught here.
Oh my gosh, are they going to actually secure this kill? The X comes out. They absolutely are. Again, buyback on him, but yeah, they're going to start using them. Nyx uses his. That felt like an unnecessary death right there. Going to head towards the bottom. Well, they're pinging all over the place. I don't think they're even sure. They're going to find Lich, actually. Stun comes out. The barrel strike kind of, I think it maybe hit one in the background, but that Eclipse doing so much spread damage. They get the 1 kill onto the Sand King, and it does actually finish off Lich in the background. Meanwhile, though, you got Anti-Mage going in. He takes out Wisp as well. Storm Spirit picked off. The Hex on a Nyx Assassin, who's on the run now, but he ain't going to get away from the Anti-Mage. Ogre Magi ports out right in front of him, only for his teammate to fall as well. So Luna did get out of there pretty quickly. All right, well, they lose 3. Storm Spirit goes in. He immediately blinks away, though. With the ball landing off to the side. The Burrow Strike just missed Nyx Assassin, but I don't think he's getting out of this one. He pops a spiked Carapace. And comes the BKB, though, from Anti-Mage, and going to just sit on top until eventually gets him killed. And again, Nyx is not buying back still. 70 seconds. As they're pushing in. There's the Burrow Strike initiation. BKB pop by Anti-Mage. He's just going full YOLO mode here. This really wants to put the pressure on. Meanwhile, the background Undying taking some damage from Storm Spirit, but now Storm Spirit going to be X himself. Silence on top of that. They catch Ogre Magi as well, and he goes down. The Eclipse is bouncing around. A lot of spread damage, though. Not enough with a single target, especially onto the Anti-Mage, and no one really dying, though. Buyback onto Ogre Magi. They do lock down Anti-Mage now. They might actually kill him right here. Remember, he has an Aegis, though, so he's going to be coming right back up. But the Anti-Mage's support is all still alive, however, throughout that. So they use quite a bit to do this. There's the Hex immediately as he comes up. Stun to follow. Get us a multicast proc out of that. The Impale. He just doesn't get low enough, though. He's more than fine. Meanwhile, the creeps doing work onto the base throttle. That's those mega creeps. So this whole distraction of NP is now realizing, oh crap, all our towers are dying. EternaLEnVy, though, he does get a double tap off to the side. And Anti-Mage running out, going to again let the creeps kind of do their work. But NP is going to ultimately hold this off for the time being. Granted, there are buybacks on both Puck and Sand King. And they might get Undying, but he should have a buyback as well, I believe. Even if he falls right here, so.
Yeah, fights like that are very small steps in the way that MP can win this game. They need to get
mentioned. Trying to sneak on in here. Nyx setting up already with that Burrow. There's the Burrow Strike, though, to take out the Burrow. Strikes down that Burrow. Wisp, meanwhile, tethers away. Top by BSJ, however, and he will be bursted. He is not buying back. And the creeps are moving in. Luna pops that Satanic, going to be fine for the time being. The Chain Frost, meanwhile, bouncing around throughout several heroes back here. A lot of damage done to Ogre Magi. He will fall. The epicenter on top, and he goes down with his Nyx Assassin teammate. Nyx does buy back immediately, though. Storm Spirit in the background. They do not have a kill yet onto Freedom. Luna just really keeping her distance with these auto attacks on all the creeps. Again, the crits are popping up here and there. EternaLEnVy jumps back in. BSJ is getting low, and it is going to be enough to take him out. He has that buyback, though. Uses it immediately, and good games are actually being called. They do take out Luna. Luna buys back, though. The Calais still bouncing around, so there's kind of mixed feelings right here. Is that offensive GGs? It looks like it is, actually. Anyways.
Somebody canceled it.
Well, yeah, it's like there was like a last second. Maybe there's hope. No, there's not, guys. There's not.